Yeah, Tisha, more than any other end of the triangle, these Confederate controversies seem to keep popping up in Orange County. From that dust-up over removing the word Confederate from the Historical Society to that rebel flag ban at county schools, not to mention Silent Sam at UNC, which came up again today and we'll talk about as well. But for many Confederate defenders, this new flag size ordinance is a bridge too far. There's no missing the flag flying high over Highway 70, this giant battle flag of the Confederacy erected on private property, fueling tonight's candid community conversation in Hillsborough.
When is it going to stop? The Civil War was fought 153 years ago. The Confederates lost.
Orange County's Human Relations Commission called the meeting to get community input on a newly proposed ordinance limiting the size of all flags, Confederate or otherwise, in residential areas to no wider than 24 feet, flagpoles no taller than 24 feet, and displayed at least 50 feet from the landowner's property line. If passed, these stars and bars on Highway 70 would have to come down.
The blacks are just as equal as I am, and I have no problem with it.
The giant Confederate flag sits right on the perimeter of property owned by Dorothy Holloway's relatives. She didn't install it, but defends it against critics who say it's a symbol of the nation's history of slavery and oppression of blacks. Ryan Barnett went a step further at tonight's meeting, calling critics of Confederate heritage race baiters.
The problem today is not Confederate symbols, but rather a cultural schizophrenia. See what you want to see, hear what you want to hear.
On the other end of Orange County Monday, another flashpoint in this ongoing Confederate culture war. The Silent Sam statue at UNC Chapel Hill vandalized again, this time soaked in red paint. Protesters of the Confederate monument said the paint symbolized blood on the statue they insist stands as an intimidating force at the gateway of campus. Back in Hillsborough, some argued that giant flag is aimed at intimidation too.
There are kids in neighborhoods who pass by that flag and wonder what is happening to their community.
So county commissioners are set to vote on this new flag size ordinance on May 15th. If approved, county residents would have a year to get every flag on their property into compliance. We're live in Hillsborough tonight. I'm Joel Brown, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.